fellow cultivators, welcome to episode 50 of Let's Play Tale of Immortal. And in this episode, we are going to challenge the Nether bird and break through to Reborn. So before that, we are going to continue finishing learning this motion skill and try to comprehend it. So basically, we want the two summon sub skills from here. One is, the flower, and the other is the toads. And it's not coming. And of course, in general, we also want the motion skill cooldown. That's always good. And this one is okay. Come on. Okay, we got 3 flowers and 2 frogs. I mean, it would better if there were more. And here, okay, no difference. But this cooldown is good. I mean, okay, it is what it is. So yeah, and let's see what else are there. So we already maxed out our stats a long time back, so no need to check for that. Okay, so there's nothing. Let's just save it then. Okay, I want to do this raid large ruins quest again, so with this guy. And this time I think I will just do it till half and then finish it. And let's see. So as usual, we will go to keep watch, because if we press E and let this guy keep dealing with the enemies, that will take ages and I will be broken all the time. It's better let this guy take the resource, and where is the enemy? Yeah. As long as we kill them fast, this guy can keep on gathering resource. Oh god. There is a boar guy. And wow. 2. 2 haven't chosen. Interesting. Oh, come on. Just die already. And don't you interrupt my friend gathering the resource. Are you alive again? Didn't I just kill you? Yeah, I mean, let's just leave. So, what is that little? I think that's one of their haven't chosen special Dowseed Destinies. Let's go back. Oh, or maybe not. You go. And another month passed. So what I'm going to do is get another animatic stone. Even though I do have more, I think. But why not take everything from this region? To be honest, this Heaven Chosen enemy looks even more powerful compared to the other Heaven Chosen, where we just dealt with the raiding the ruins. I mean, it's Wind Sword. Just annoying. Other than that, it's nothing that big deal. Yeah, it's just annoying. It's just keep on in the invincible state. Well, the thing is, AI doesn't know how to set up their skills so that they can reduce the cooldown of motion skill. So we get the stone, and we can now merge inside of this new technique with our old Narf and Soul technique. So we want this guy, this guy, this guy. And so there's something we don't need. Yeah, we don't need this. Right, we don't need this. We also don't need this one because enemy 50%. That's not going to happen. 5. Let's get 5 of them. 1, 2, 3. This one, yeah. And maybe this one. Because enemy will be slowed because of our poison thing. And I will be getting close to the enemy. I think that should be fine. So now, when we look at our technique, we will get a pretty high defense, like all the good sub skills. but we need more soul breeze. Okay, I think I'm just gonna combine it from the top. We could probably get 200 G2 ones, and let's learn the skill. I mean, unlock the sub skill. Those G1 ones, I just did a few more set quests, so to get more. And this new month has passed, and my operations was attacked by some dead guy. What the hell is happening? The dead guy won. What? What? Whatever this guy is doing. Ah, okay. Yeah. We just spend money. As you wish. 200 stability. Good. Let's... Yeah, this is another feng shui map. Remember last time we get one near this Nether mountain? So I'm just going to pick it. I mean, at this point, it just becomes a force of habit. I want to do it. It's not like it's really bringing us anything useful. Yeah, let me first get this one done. That means the inner circle will be wrong again. But yeah, this should be bring both of the two circles. Let's see what it gives us. Oh, invisibility elixir, that's nice. I mean, I know I haven't used it at all, but it would be nice. And here, I will help Jaiwen to break through, since he is asking for help. But we will give him everything that he needs to break through to Origin Spirit. We need another. Yeah, I think that's enough. Do you take all of them? Yep, okay. Guess he will break through. Now, he is enemy with this master of mine. So, I'm also going to teach Seed to this master, Yu Yinkang, so that both of them are not so stronger than each other. I mean, they can be enemies, but I think just because of my existence, none of them, even if they fight, they won't kill each other. Because the other guy will say, hey, I am, master of this guy, Joida, or this guy will say, oh, I am a friend of Joida. So that would be fine, and both of them are above Golden Core, so even if they die, I can save them. Okay. So let's continue upgrading some skills. Finishing upgrading this one, 36. And let's go to comprehension things. So of course we want more, stats from feng shui points, and we want others to be, all those damage modifiers, we want them to be higher. I mean, come on. Try again. 5 feng shui points. That should be not that bad. That's almost doubles of the defense from that one single sub-skill. Guess this should be fine now. I mean, shield thing, it is what it is. Okay, so got 2,200 defense, and this means that most of the Enlightenment NPCs can't even break my defense. Only a few Heaven Chosens will have higher attack than 2,200 defense. And we have 3,900 attack without any tavern buff. So with the power buff, we will be more. And also, I want to another 100. So which means more set quests. I guess. I mean, I want to unlock all of them and then start comprehending, or maybe I can comprehend it now. I guess, because out of the two locked sub-skills, one of them is already red. And the other is just pills. I'm not going to use pills anyway. So, okay. Now, very luckily, I got this event, Fearless, 10% attack. And that means I think I'm just going to do the thing now. And I am actually on the way to finish this quest, the Yoyuanji quest. And yeah, I will use up this buff before I start dealing with the Nether birds. I know I have been left the Yuanji brother here for ages. But this buff gives you really good buffs for your HP, MP, and focus, so really I don't want to waste it. I mean, he is hiding under this mushroom. It's nice and cozy. We can let him hide in here for some time. And even get some nice powder. No, you wouldn't have perished. You're the lucky guy. Sure. Blood Boil, Ward of Trees, and Refreshment. All these buffs are highest tier buffs from Chiyu Tower. And you know that the buffs from different towers, from different regions can stack. That's why it means that we can now get buffs from other regions, like from Huafeng and then to Yumou and to Muxian. And along with all the Chiyu buffs, we will get really powerful. Oh, that's lucky. One-time power mighty strength. And now we don't get the thing now we wanted. Body of Steel, good. And here, of course, we want the HP one. Blood Boil, yeah. So basically that's what we want, but from the other towns as well. And it's just a lot of trial. And look at our attack, 4,773 with all the buffs. And as I mentioned, remember that I only have 3 sub-skills, specials in my move, okay? And indeed, I have Fearless, which means that does increase my 10% my attack, so that's there. And now we can also eat this one from the Yu quest, so we got even more HP, energy. And imagine if I have that one sub-skill to increase attack with how much my HP point I have, I will have more than 5k attack, and that is kind of the maximum attack you get at Enlightenment. 5k attack. You can get more than 5k attack. So if you are shocked that, wow, how come the Heaven Chosen enemy have 4k attack, that is impossible, that's imbalanced, that just means you haven't, maximized your own potential. You can get 5k attack. Anyways, let's just do the trial. Press E. So depends on how lucky I am. I might have to do this few times because I want a good Nether feather. I want rock and I want that special sub-affix so that I can reduce the cooldown of my special skill. And if you do this few times, even if you quit in the middle, you will gain a few Nether feather items so that you can refresh those choices. So if I'm lucky, I might just do it in one go. I mean, I won't try to min-max those cooldown reduction and damage sub-skills here. The one sub-skill I really care about is the reduction of the RMB, not LMB. Okay, good, we have rock. So I don't need to quit immediately at least. I mean, Peacock is another option here, but rock definitely is the best in this case, in this build. Now it's just a guide, okay. So recently I learned that there might be a bug within this trial that if you have like cooldown reduction ones like martial skills specialization, and within this trial, this battle, it won't work. But once you get out of there, then it starts working again. So if you have martial skill specialization, you might find out that once you learn the Nether feather, your attack may become much slower. But it's just a bug within this battle. Don't worry about it. So this laser beam is the ethereal power of rock. And yeah, to be honest, the damage of this laser beam itself isn't that something to talk about. But the main thing of rocks, of course, once the affix is there, each time this laser beam deals damage, it deals damage every 0. some seconds, it will reduce the cooldown of your special skill for a small amount of time. Therefore, the two affixes you want to have, one is reduce, sub-skill, reduce RMB cooldown. A second one is reduce the cooldown, not cooldown, reduce basically how frequently you do damage of this ethereal power. And here, the first 5 affixes, we will just, let's say, we want to get cooldown of LMB and damage of LMB. If we are lucky, we got all 5 of them, but I doubt that will happen. But then we can choose something else. It doesn't really matter at this point. You can change your Nether feather once you reach Transcendent, and you need to pass another trial of Nether birds, which means probably you have to be at end Transcendent because the trial can be difficult. Again, in Chaos. I think at this point you guys already know that everything I talk about is based on the fact that I am playing Chaos. And the game is very different if you are not playing Chaos or high difficulties. And you might, if you have never played high difficulty, you might find whatever I say just doesn't make any sense to you. But that is just what it is. And to be honest, if that's the case, most of the things in my channel probably is not necessary or it doesn't make sense to you. Because, well, it is what it is. And Chaos is really, I would say, the normal difficulty that you should play. It actually makes the game much fun, much more fun. Less grind, much more fun. You got red skills much easier. And it is only difficulty that you can optimize yourself for different builds, like, and it doesn't feel like a waste. I mean, if I finish this Nether within few seconds, like you are playing normal difficulty with 5k attack, then what's the point of playing? Cooldown. Yep. So let's get a bit more. The difficult part of this Nether bird trial is you have to fight this battle, continuously. And of course that means it's better you have some HP MP recovery. But also, in general, that means that you won't have just the maximum HP and MP a lot. That's why I tend to keep the buff from Yuanji quest around here. I mean, of course, another option is you have already used it at 5 UNP. That's fine. The main thing I want is actually the maximum MP in this case, because it's very common that I am out of mana at the later part of the trip. And yeah, all these Nether birds have some kind of special attack like this. Just avoid them. That's the easiest thing to do. And okay. As you can see, it's not like this laser beam. Laser beam does a lot of damage by itself. It's just normal. Okay, now we don't get anything good. I guess I will just take this. Martial skill effect stack chance. That is actually something good to have. Ethereal power attack, damage, we are not using it for the damage, we are using for the cooldown reduction. If I'm using, for example, like Peacock, I might take that. Because Peacock is really have very high damage just from your ethereal power. And this is Phoenix. Phoenix sometimes will, just don't get too close to it. What is this power of the Phoenix? Like, why can't we have it? All these beams. And look at my Crab King. It's sitting there, does nothing. Apart from draining HP from all my toes. And all my toes are the ones who is attacking. Good, Crab King died. Anyways, you're not doing anything. At least now you are not draining HP from my toes anymore. Oh no, I'm getting too close to it. And yeah, it kills all my crabs, little toads. Now, Crab King will do something. Okay, good. It start attack. Okay. Martial skill damage. No, damage. This is how many? We have one more normal sub skill here, I think. I might wait till my ultimate is finished. Cooldown. Okay, press E again. Come. Dragon Flower. Ultimate in Firefly. I like my toes. Just look at how many toes do I have. And my toes are dying, which is okay because I got HP recovery when they die. Alright, martial skill damage, I think. So now we have 5 normal sub skills. Now it's time to determine if I need to quit this trial, next one, and try again, or if I'm lucky enough to get the affix that I wanted. This one must be Arcane Bird. Yeah, I see the purple color, I know it's Arcane Bird. Good thing about this trail is each time I'm only dealing with one enemy, so I can always get a lot of those. Arcane Burst is like this, we just need to avoid this circle. It's almost like fighting against Leonid. And here we go, this one. Whenever Ethereal Power deals damage, self special skill cooldown minus 0.4 seconds. Yes, that's the thing we want. It's basically which means that when you are doing damage with your Ethereal Power, giant blue laser, you kind of get infinite RMB. Your cooldown of RMB reduced really fast. Ultimate Young Candlelight. Yeah, the white one. I mean, to be honest, both Candlelight and Firefly used to be really powerful with Fire Sword or Water Sword build. But currently, I think nowadays I don't use them at all. After some balance changes. In general, it just feels like Bluebird or Rob or Phoenix or Peacock are just the best options nowadays. Of course, Arcane Bird for Spear, that's there. So this one, Ethereal Power Damage Interval. This one is definitely what we need. Minus 0.06 seconds. And even just for increasing ethereal damage point of view, I think this is still better than the flat damage amplification there. Vermilion Bird, yeah, nobody uses it. I mean, it's just not good. How many toes do we have? Something like 10, or more than 10. Yeah. They do very decent damage. Just check out my cooldown of my RMB. It reduces much faster when I'm using my ethereal power. And I think I will get recharging time, minus 6 seconds. Okay. So yeah, focus on my RMB once I'm using the blue laser. You will see how much faster the cooldown reduces. So now we have to fight Rock, because it's the last one. Yeah, you always fight your own. Okay, check this out. Yep, just with some kind of summon skills like this, you get massive mass your summons in a really short amount of time. And of course they killed it. It killed all of my toads, but hey, that's in general why rock is really good for summon builds. Okay, we finished it, and we are really lucky to finish it in one go. I don't have to do it again. And I'm pretty happy with this one. I think I won't even try to do it again once I reach the Transcendent. This is good enough. So, here you can directly condense Nether Feather, or if you quit, you will get something. So, we will do, I'm sorry, you just click on the Reborn button, not condense Nether Feather. And let's see what we get. Okay, great, nothing good. Nothing good. Usually you can get those special ones once you reach Reborn. I want to get things like the Wing Wing or what is that? Mirage Miasma. But both are really good for summon builds, and we don't get any of them. And that's the thing of Reborn thing, you can't really get your Sect Destinies unless you use a memory item later on, Sentient Memory. So without any more choice, I have to choose Blood Power too, I think. Yeah. I might rewrite this later on, but that has to be after Transcendent, because I need Sentient Memory to do it. Before that, I will leave with Blood Power too. Okay, so we are breakthrough to Reborn. And yeah, of course we are going to lose all those titles. And of course this kid will come to congratulate us. And just once we reach this, someone appears, Guardian Spirit of the World. Okay. And not the same as the Goemon you saw in Hinterland of Chiyu. I've never met anyone called Goemon. I've never been to Hinterland of Chiyu. What are you talking about? Reborn late, you ever... Okay. I mean, is there anyone before me have done this? I mean, why are you appearing to me and talking about things that I do not understand? Come on. Yeah, I've been to Hinterland of Chiyu. Now I remember. It's just there. But that was by chance. Anyways, I think I haven't dealt with this guy at all. I have completely forgotten about it. So let's try to farm this. This is the thing, like, usually you have to deal with one of the world boss at the end of your, realm. So that you normally drop the materials you need to break through the next realm. And also, of course, that's a good timing for you to farm some good skills and mind skills, right? Well, from Enlightenment to Reborn, this is an exception because you don't have to deal with Skyscraper Abomination at all. This guy was more like the challenge, the challenge target before they introduced the Chiyu region that update. So around that time, if you look at a lot of video videos, the target to test how good a build is this guy. Normally, at that time there are already a few crazy builds can deal with this guy at peak enlightenment, in a few seconds. In this case, I am already at Reborn, and I'm still taking a bit longer to deal with this guy. Well, this means that my build is, first of all, not completely min-maxed. Second, it's not like wood build is really good at dealing damage in a few seconds. That is the job of fire build. I mean, anything with fire or fairy flame. Wood build, it's not like the damage is bad, as you can see. It's doing pretty good damage. And look at how many toads are there. I love it. Oh god, I've forgotten that I have maxed my thing, all my rules, which means now the thing is random. The element I get is random. I guess that means one thing, I'm going to reload. And once I get my wood above, stat more than the others, then I will come back to farm him again for the skills. And oh right, I gave you the thing, so now you break through. That's good. Ice Fist. How much control over enemy do you want? I mean, that is actually interesting one. You have Bone Fracture to stun enemy, and you have Frost Brand to freeze the enemy. Yeah, fire. My master talked with. Okay. Isu master is always nice. So the next step. Okay, right. This guy appears since I have breakthrough to reborn. So that is one thing. And I think from next episode, I'm going to trigger the main quest of Tree Origin, and I will deal with this later. So see you next time.